Hello. I've realized through comic book hauls I've previously done in the past that I've had series that I've read and then put away and realized I never talked about them. So we're going to start this off with Marvel's Secret Wars. It was a limited series, 12 altogether, of a bunch of superheroes, including the Fantastic Four, Avengers, and X-Men, and a couple, Spider-Man and, loners. Well, I guess Spider-Man's an Avenger. But they get transported to another planet. I forget what planet it was. But, by the Beyonder, who is apparently someone stronger than Galactus. And he sends them and a pack of baddies, which include Doc Ock, Molecule Man, Wrecking Crew, the Lizard, a handful of people. But, I'll talk about this for a little bit. If you've seen or watched the X-Men cartoon, they have it might be a part 2-parter, there might be 3, but where they just kind of wrap this up. Because it's an interesting story. I mean, hell, this is what anybody with a bunch of toys want to do. Get all of his good guys, get all bad guys, and fucking fight. I really enjoyed reading this. Sometimes I'm prejudiced against older comics because they're just too goofy or the artwork's bad or something, but I loved everything about this. It was funny to read. This is back in, 80... I didn't look up when it was released. Somewhere in the 80s. So the talking's kind of cheesy. It's kind of hard to explain, just gonna, Robin Batman talk. No cursing, hex and darns and, wild explanations during the middle battle, which are unrealistic. Crazy in comics on being unrealistic. But, they start off with Galactus getting his ass kicked. The Beyonder's pretty strong, which you never really see. Kind of, I guess, the god. And tensions are high. I don't know what was going on during the storylines when this appeared, but Storm was wearing the hell out of Mohawk and was apparently leading the X-Men. For Professor X, he's along on the ride too. She's telling him that she's the leader. So it was kind of weird. It's like, what the hell? Let's see. The setting's real cool. They just teleport to a random planet, a secret base, or a base, and the good guys get a secret base, where, is their headquarters. And it's kind of, just a capture the base, beat the rest of the guys, area. And it's not just a wacky kind of, of course it's wacky, just a wacky battles and stuff, but it actually gets pretty intense because people get murdered, like some people die, and lots of violence is going on. There is a villain that I didn't know about called Molecule Man. He might be on the cover of this one. I don't think though. I can't tell. But apparently he's just the ultimate badass, because he literally picks up a mountain and throws it on their fucking asses. So, you got Enchantress, a Thor. That's Enchantress. Enchantress. Wrecking Crew, Doc Ock, Dr. Doom, who's their leader for a time, then gets kind of dethroned and put back, and the Lizard is almost a good guy. It's crazy. And Ultron, who I didn't know about, but is a robot made out of animadium, or the metal that green skeleton's made out of, who apparently is having a comeback. I saw an ad at the local comic book store that he's going to have an arc going in through Marvel, so I'm looking forward to that, because he's unstoppable almost in this. He was just blowing asses up. Spider-Woman makes an appearance in this, who isn't the Spider-Woman we know nowadays. The one the red and black. This one, she's wearing like the Venom look, and I'm pretty sure it's a completely different chick. She has a weird name. Artwork's kind of weird on Captain America right there. Also, it's when Venom, or the Venom symbiote, first appears, apparently. Apparently, say it 1,000 times. Which is kind of cool, because there isn't a big, oh shit, like, look at the next Spider-Man issue. No, he finds a Venom symbiote, and he thinks it's just a change of clothes. Does your guys' clothes morph to your every thought? Like, no. He's like, whatever. Like, which I'm kind of sad. These issues that I have aren't in poor condition, but they're not great. I mean, I'm sure if you found like a big comic book, conditioner dude, he'd say they're in poor condition. But especially this one, this comic can go up to like $1,000. But I'd probably be lucky to get, $10 off that. These are really yellow stained and smelly too, so I never plan on selling them, just letting you know the value. Know that I'm not rich. Yeah, it's cool to just see a team up every once in a while, I've read a lot of Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, and so this is kind of just Avengers Unlimited, I suppose. And I haven't read a lot of Fantastic Four, Dr. Doom, and he turns out to be a big baddie. He turns out pretty tough, and, it shows that Dr. Doom is well-deserved to be a very frightful enemy indeed. I really dig the artwork. You probably can't really tell, but just that 80s look. And Tony Stark, it's not Tony Stark's Iron Man, it's like, it's, what's his face? War Machine. I don't know. It just, Mr. Fantastic's repairing his arm. He's like, yeah, did you surprised to see a black guy? And it's like, what? Tony Stark ain't black, and I can't think of his name. And the final issue with Dr. Doom fully healed, kicking ass. But, yep, at Secret Wars, didn't really be detailed, but an exciting series. I got all this together for $12, so $1 an issue. Good deal. I'm sure there's a collected edition somewhere. But Secret Wars is definitely deserving of a read. Read it.